200，也带来200，没关系哈。那我们的活动的时候都会加进去。吹过岁月与愿望，每一次寻根回来，都让心更加明亮。当笑声仍在耳旁，当初心依然滚烫，跳出现实。
Okay, so please always remember, okay, to bring our marks here as like a happy online reader.
我们非常感恩哦，文代就在线上跟我们回应，还有高雄的美玲，还有在槟城的 Lim， 谢谢你们，真的诚挚邀您来相会哈。所以有没有觉得一首轻快的歌曲也非常感恩游记民生？那现在呢，这个写的人是我们的方文师姐，3分钟一辈子是什么样的故事呢？是他们儿子 Lanson 要分享这3分钟，但其实他完全不懂。
And a lot of friends in Malaysia are online with us, and thank you very much for coming with us, right? And did you hear such a relaxing song? Okay, and who composed the song? Fang Wen did, right? Okay, and let's listen up to Fang Wen's a composition, which is named In a Lifetime. Okay. All right, and we have a heroine who doesn't know anything about Chinese, but she used a pinyin to just tell us her feelings and also feedbacks, right? How touching, and listen up to the song. From Taiwan to the United States, and I miss you so much. And online, that we feel the warmth. And because of the kindness that leads us, and we are just like a family walking deeply in the sea of the Dharma. And we can sit together with the Master and listening to the Dharma teaching. And it is the most precious thing in my life.
Okay, this song actually is the feedback written by Hualien Zhang Wendai, and then brother Yu used AI to make this song. Basically, this song is telling about last week we back to Hualien Jing's abode, and everyone received the Dharma join, and we learned so much from this trip, and we also report to Dharma Master Zhenyan that we were working on an exclusive website of online study group. So hopefully we can inspire more people to know about Tzu Chi and join Tzu Chi, especially the young generation. And we receive a heartwarming welcome from the masters at the Jing's abode. And we feel grateful because everything there is so familiar, and the kindness and the joy we receive from the masters and the Dharma Master Zhenyan give us a very strong positive energy. And so hopefully all the readers, all the participants of the online study group, we can join together and we can spread Dharma teaching to benefit more people, and we uphold our initial aspiration. We continue to work on the Bodhisattva path diligently. So this is the beautiful song by AI, and we appreciate Zhang Wendai give us this wonderful feedback. And the team member who work on the website they mainly they are young generation. They work at the daytime, but they spend their time at night to do the project. And some of them was from Turkey, and some of them was from United States, and some was from Taiwan. So everyone bound to each other closely. And this website is going to open on September 16th. So stay with us, and you will learn more from this exclusive website of online study group.
而当时他那一个星期刚好要搬家，也就是他今天跟上人分享的时候，我们凌晨2点半他就起来测试，然后连线。
So the online this website will cover a lot of stuff, and sometimes even you only have 3 minutes doing the sharing. But even it's only 3 minutes sharing, you can still inspire many people. We feel very grateful that everyone's dedication. So the young generation, like Linson and Charleston from United States, those two young men and a young girl, they really work so hard on the project of the online study group website. So if you don't write, so if we do not have the feedback, and then they couldn't do the follow-up work. So please, you are more than welcome to give us a feedback. Anything you feel grateful, and if you are touched, please written like 300 to 500 words and give us. So the new generation, and this is a new program. It's a good program do the sharing on June 17th. So please stay with us. It's going to give us a wonderful sharing about how do we grow up ourselves, and how do we overcome the difficulties in this generation. Although the speaker is going to speak English, but we do have the translation sent. And the speaker is from Harvard University. And also next week, we're going to have a wonderful sharing from Sister Jiemei. And we also have the superintendent from Daling City Hospital, Lai Lingsen. We also have the principal from Kaixuan Lingyuan Senior High School, Wang Bihui. And she's going to give us a wonderful sharing, and she's going to retire this year. And on the top of that, we also will have a guiding reader from Fangwen and Shiqing and Wenjing. Okay, let's now this short video is going to tell us about our portable fan. It's a gift. It's a gift for all the speakers. It's easy to carry. And you can learn some very good quote from online study group. Most of them was written by myself. We also have a sticker with our exclusive logo. Okay, now let's take a look at this beautiful graph design by Sister Hong Yuting, talking about our exclusive website.
会转眼已是第13年了，这个云端共修道场发展至今，成为了跨越5大洲。
So this news is talking about after 13 years, the online study group is going to have our own website. This news is talking about last week when we back to Jingsi board and to meet Dharma Master Zhenyan in person. We had a dialogue with Dharma Master Zhenyan. We report to her that very soon online study group will have our own website. So after 13 years, we've been accumulated so many good information and so many records, speakers presentation and TV news and Master Zhenyan's teaching. And this is a good platform for many people to learn about Tzu Chi, especially for the young generation. We are still working on it, and we needed to do a lot of tests. And the speaker Chen Zhongkun, he says, sometimes we may have a language constraint, and do the translation actually is a big test for every one of the team members. And we have the team members, among the team members, some of them are from Turkey, Meiyun High School. They make a good use of their profession and to do the contribution. Dharma Master Zhenyan said that everyone had the same comment. Everyone has the same good affinity. Life is impermanent. Only Dharma teaching can last forever. And we, Dharma Master Zhenyan, feel grateful. And she said that she's very happy. So if we step forward, and then we will meet good affinity. So 13 years, all the team members of the online study group, they contribute maybe a little by little, but eventually we create a big strength, and then we will have our own website. So officially, we're gonna open on September 19th. The beautiful graph design was by Sister Hong Yuting. So thank you for Sister Hui, and thank you for Sister Yuting to give us this beautiful graph design. And then this program, you can scan the barcode on the screen, and then you can learn more. And then are you one of the members of Da TV? So if we love Dharma Master Zhenyan, we should talk about Tzu Chi more. So like the Jingsi everything talk us like love is a universal language, and like touch the heart of every person around the world. And then when people are healthy at heart, society will be healthy. And then when society is healthy, the family is healthy. So every week we remind ourselves that everyone could be Dharma Master Zhenyan's ideal talents. So we needed to be open-minded, and we needed to control over our temper. We focus on good manners. We show our good speech and actions. We cultivate with virtue. So if you have these characters, then we can be Dharma Master Zhenyan their talent. So put your hands in front of your chest and say, Dharma Master Zhen, please feel at ease. We will be your ideal talent. So, and then Dharma Master Zhen give her thumbs up. So if you are, so please give the thumbs up and show to the one sitting next to you. So we are Dharma messengers. We need to preach Dharma teaching mindfully and diligently. So today is the first week of the month, and then we will have English, Cantonese, Cambodia, Malay, Taiwanese. So let's give them a big hand for those volunteers and the Kaixuan foreign language team who doing the English interpretation. And you can see the team members actually is expanding. More and more people join in this group, which is great. And then we also have a Cantonese interpretation. Thank you for sisters and brothers' contribution. Yeah, some of them are in Australia, some of them in Malaysia, or some of them was in Australia. So they're doing the great job on the Cantonese translation interpretation. And like Hou-Yu is in Switzerland, but she can still do the interpretation. And we also have the Cambodian language and Malay language as well. So I'm not sure where Xiaoqing she is right now. And then look at this slide, you can see the team members are from Taiwanese interpretation. Some of them are American and some are in Taiwan. So every time when we, after the online study group, we went to the second floor and we say hello to the speakers. And then let's take a look at the feedback. So like when we celebrate 13th anniversary, like Sister Lin Qiuming from Iran, she says that she was really touched. Although she may only came to online study group in person once a year, but she cherished the affinity and she learned and she find out that everyone is bound to each other so closely, and she did the Taiwanese interpretation for 3 years and learned a lot from online study group. So now let's introduce our team members for those doing the website project, and like Hu Guangzhong, and then like those new faces, and they are from Malay High School at Turkey. yeah, those young people that are great because they make a good use of their profession and then to do the good job to make our website project smoothly.
有些是满大海学校刚毕业，所以很厉害，是工程师，但是他们习惯留胡子，所以看起来比较沉稳。
Let's give them the big hands, Turkey group. And on the top of that, we also have young people from the United States, but we will introduce them next week. So last week as well, we received many feedback from all over the country and from America, from Canada, Malaysia, China, and Taiwan. And and you see that we have coffee from Malaysia. She gave us feedback in English. And so she was talking about the system Lisa sharing last week. And last week, Sister Li spoke a lot about herself, and but it still inspired people. And then next week, we're gonna call out to Singapore. And Malaysia, when I go to the Malaysia, and this brother has a also is a big living Buddhism.
It is in 2017, and the happy atmosphere can inflect to everyone. When I was young, if we went to a public hospital, we had to wait for a long time while still in pain. Understanding the urgency of the local medical service, he's glad to.
好，我们真的非常的感恩哦。你可以看到当时2017年的时候，可是现在您看看哦，它可以怎么样？当有这样的重要活动，
and tell on the international forum that everyone know what Tzu Ji is doing now. You can see they are very young. There are many young faces in the forum. Basically, it's a bilingual sharing. In this part, he is the conductor. This is Tzu Ji humanistic hall. This is like an ancient site. It is black and white in color, but it is old. But I cannot remember that clearly. And you can see the garden, they got designed very well. They invite a lot of community people to the hall and share about Tzu Ji. And welcome them to know Tzu Ji and let us know them too. We share our touch movement and hope they can feel the movement too, and then come into Tzu Ji to be volunteers. And in this video, the story we are going to tell you later. I went to Singapore to attend study group of entrepreneurs. At that time, we don't know what to do. After the meeting, we decided to invite taxi drivers to help. And the very next day, we successfully delivered all the masks. So at that time, when I was there, he was there to help me. Though he was new when I was there, he was new in Tzu Chi, but now he is a deputy CEO of Tzu Chi Singapore. And this is when they were at the board to have a warm gathering with Dharma Master Zheng Yan. We are grateful that they work on every step they take. We learned a lot of tips. To use the tips in Singapore and then when we go back to Singapore, we'll spread the concept of environmental protection. We are so grateful, and now we are going to invite Brother Ma Qinghua. I like to be with you because you have positive energy. Good morning, Teacher Meiyun. Okay. You're on the screen. Go ahead. Good morning, everyone. I am Ma Qinghua, the deputy CEO of Tzu Chi Singapore. I am so grateful for this wonderful opportunity to share online gathering with Tzu Chi volunteers all over the world about how sincerity and compassion have helped our Tzu Chi family flourish in Singapore. Every time when we go back to the abode and have a warm gathering with Dharma Master Zheng Yan, she repeatedly reminds us we have to keep in touch with her, often listen to her teaching, and keep learning and awakening in our heart. Everyone should devote themselves and help one another harmoniously. Then we can develop greater collective strength. And we hope Tzu Chi volunteers in Singapore can stay united, sustainably passing on the spirit of Dharma lineage and spread the Tzu Chi spirit in Singapore. So in recent years, CEO Liu Ruishi has fostered unity between the staff and the volunteers by promoting communication and consensus among the branch office, the leadership team, and the community volunteers. We optimize the training curriculums, cultivating new members, and providing care and companionship to volunteers undergoing training. We hope they can all progress steadily towards certification. And we organized a team to care for our Dharma family systematically and practically. These are all what the Singapore team has worked on. So every month, the staff of Tzu Chi's formation in the branch and the executives gather to discuss branch affairs and solve problems. And that's remarkable is that the meeting always proceed in a joyful atmosphere. And after the pandemic, the branch has had around 400 to 500 people registering each year and hoping to become Tzu Chi volunteers. So to welcome these enthusiastic people, we set up a volunteer nurturing team in the community to introduce Tzu Chi and encouraging them to join our activities. We encourage them to join our cleaning work and meal preparing activities. These newcomers especially need care and encouragement, hoping they can attend training courses, eventually become certified Tzu Chi volunteers. Every time the training courses start, the hall is full of new trainees. And local people and trainees actively take part in volunteer activities, finding their own way to devote themselves and gradually become part of the Tzu Chi family. The whole team becomes more energetic and with abundant experiences. And our local people and training are, they need a lot of companion. So we support all the newcomers and hope they can eventually become certified Tzu Chi volunteers. Because community volunteers are gradually aging, the branch office places gather emphasis on caring for Dharma family members, hoping to bring them together and motivate them with sincerity. We call this senior volunteers evergreen bodhisattvas. Our CEO deeply encouraged our senior volunteers. And he said and made a promise that as long as you continue serving with Tzu Chi, will take care of you for the rest of your life. Hearing the promise, the senior community volunteers were deeply moved. Many of them regained their spirit and actively devoted their strength to Tzu Ji once again. The CEO's promise created a profound ripple effect throughout the Singapore volunteer community. It encouraged people to care for Dharma family members in everyday life, as if we are one big family. Under the inspiration of community leaders, many senior volunteers who had not participated for a long time returned to community gathering with volunteers by their side, feeling the warmth and love of the community once again. We are grateful for Dharma Master Zheng Yan's permission to allow the monastic from the abode to come to Singapore for the 4-in-1 camp, so that many volunteers who were not able to return to the spiritual home could gather together and reconnect with the monastics. Looking at the partners who used to do good deeds together, the senior volunteers were deeply touched. Under the leadership of CEO Liu Ruishi, the Singapore branch staff and the volunteers cooperate harmoniously, devoting themselves to Tzu Ji's foreign missions and community service. On Bodhisattva Bathing Day this year, the President of Singapore was invited by CEO Liu to join the entire celebration. And before he left, he praised Tzu Ji and quote a famous Chinese saying, "Everyone is born with unique talents and a purpose," encouraging all Singaporeans to develop their abilities and make Singapore better. This year, when Team Singapore returned to the abode, Dharma Master Zheng Yan blessed us and expressed the hope that Singapore can become a humanistic country where everyone is a Tzu Ji volunteer. As Jinsi disciples, we will surely to do our best to follow Dharma Master Zheng Yan's guidance and make the Dharma lineage in Singapore sustainable. May all people become Tzu Ji volunteers in Singapore. Thank you. Please turn off your... Yes, right. 时经 in North America said, you are so young and you devote to Tzu Ji so well and talk about Tzu Ji so clearly. In fact, you are in Singapore, you speak English, but your Chinese is so fluently. You're talking about Singapore team as a big family. That's so touching. I think Singapore, Tzu Ji's Singapore team is very energetic. We are so grateful. When you think about what happened in Singapore about Tzu Ji, you devote yourself for a lot in Ciji, so you get a lot of experiences in Ciji. Let's give Qinghua brother a big hand. And please greet all the volunteers in Singapore for me.
真的就是马不停蹄带我问候新加坡的家人哈，感恩感恩，好，谢谢。好，那我们现在呢，回到我们的简报。
The Dragon Boat Festival is coming, and in our Jingshi book and cafe, we have a lot of discounts. And this is the vegetarian black coffee. We have a tea set as a gift for you to and the gift box is very beautiful for you to send as to friends. And now we have a
Today's our presenters is Kaixuan from Chiayi. For everyone here, you can see. Okay. Let's welcome our general editors here. I'd like to be with you because you have the positive energy. You don't want to introduce, you want to say something? I wanted the career now. I didn't rehearsal yet, but I must say something that I still need rehearsal. They all laugh at me. Today, I'm going to present Master Zheng Yan's talk and travels, January 22nd to January 28th. The title is Suffering Knows No Borders. I really hate to make the word so small, so I myself could not see it clearly. Today, I'm going to share with you the theme, Suffering Knows No Borders. I'm not just talking about disaster relief. Well, I'm so sorry because the word is really too tiny and I am very nervous. Today, we are here to deeply reflect on whether our compassion can transcend nationality, religion, language, and bias within our hearts. When suffering happens to people who know, it's easier for us to feel empathy. However, if the disaster strikes a distant land, it might be just a passing news clip. Therefore, it could happen far away from some countries we never been before or we never heard before. So, when that happens, does it have anything to do with you? Perhaps it would like a passing news clip. But for me, it's really like a passing news clip. Now, I would like to pose a question first. When suffering happens far away, does it have anything to do with me? Now, when we talk about disaster and good intention, now we can talk about keeping the precepts. Because keeping the precepts is not a restriction, it's a long-term self-requirement. Because we begin our good intention with the thought of compassion. But how long will it last? Perhaps when you first time saw the disaster, you will feel a sort of compassion. However, how long will it last? My personal realization is that a good intention only stay for a short period. How can we keep our good intention into a consistent action? Now, let's look at the Dapu earthquake on January 21st, 2025. A magnitude 6.4 earthquake struck southern Taiwan, Nanxi, Tainan, and Chiayi County experienced a maximum intensity of 6 weeks, between 5 and 6. And Chiayi County experienced a maximum intensity of 6 weeks. Next, let's watch a video clip. I cried when I saw it. It's sort of you to feel the victims. Harm meals, damage assessment, comforting, relief materials. Reassurance. This is a letter of sympathy from Master Zheng Yan. I saw them every single day since the earthquake struck. They are always with us. Please don't cry. I already hug you. You already speak kind words to us and care about us. We can help but feel sad. You offer us a lot amount of love. It's so great to have you. Our volunteers' selflessness. It's okay. It's still livable. We must have some empathy. Our suffering is nothing compared with others. You can see that our volunteer went into the community, not just to relieve disaster, but also to offer our companionship and great love. Now, let's see another disaster which happened at Los Angeles. The two wildfires caused great losses, including structures and lives. Behind those numbers means many people lose everything overnight, lose their home, their loved ones, and their family. Next, let's watch another video clip. 1,200 victims lie over there, waiting for the assistant registration number. But only 400 are allowed to into the disaster recovery center. Volunteers report what they saw through video conference. The wildfire left many people lose everything overnight. The center distributes aid to 50 households. For those victims who are able to make it here, we will try to help them as much as we can. When impermanent strikes, City volunteer mobilize, and Master Zheng Yan encourage volunteer through video conference. Everyone, let's work together, settle our minds, and work together to extinguish the physical fire, to nourish the land with great love, so it will no longer so dry. Don't let it turn into another wildfire with any tiny little spark. We must provide comfort and care timely for those who are under suffering. Yeah. As we can see, Master Zheng Yan reminds us, when sensual beings suffer, Bustapa must appear in a timely manner. What does that mean? Which means suffering knows no borders. The steps of the Bustava and not stop only in familiar places. When we do anything, we must across borders, cultures, and languages. I read an article where it reads, in the dark, cold night, the contribution will never stop there. In front of the disasters, nobody is an outsider. We have witnessed both suffering and action. Now, after hearing the Dharma, how could we truly ground our good soul into reality? Hearing the Dharma means opening the door of our hearts. To have a clear direction. And contemplation means apply the Dharma we hear to ourselves and observing our inner mind. The earthquake and wildfire reminds me that moments of emotion cannot last. We must try to walk among people to help them. So the good intention will become a stable and lasting action. We will never stop. We will never limit our good intention just among those familiar faces and our social circle. For the anxiety and suffering around the world are the same. So next time, when you see suffering far, far away, ask ourselves, what could I do? Perhaps it could be a word of blessing, a concrete action will open the hearts of the sensual beings. Compassion knows no borders. Thank you all. I know that you are already quite familiar with your PPT since the word is so tiny, but you still can finish your presentation. This time, we work with AI. The PPT is generated by AI. Even though you cannot see the PPT well, you can still familiar with the content. But I'm late. I'm so sorry. So let's give Cai Shengwei a big hand for him here from Chiayi. So we're thankful for our group. Thank you for your
so naturally, and I'm sure that you are very cute, right? And your presentation is more than wonderful. And your PowerPoint is really powerful. So Meiyun, so please, please don't let me do the presentation anymore, or I can't do this, right? This is your fault. All right, let me tell you what, okay. And do I care? Whether you are doing, the guided reading or not, right? I didn't decide anything about that. Okay, Grace did. Okay, so anybody, you feel that our cute woman here can do the guided reading? Okay, yeah, she's good at talking nonsense there. Okay, okay, and actually, let me tell you what. Okay, she actually is a doctor, and after she married another doctor, and she had to be a good wife, right? Okay. However, carelessly, she had like 3 children, okay, like young doctors, and she, all right, became another kind of wonderful doctor, okay, and she opened up like a clinic in Chiayi, okay. And so, that she is a kind of a good wife, and she opens up a clinic. And so I just feel, come on, all right, what else can you not do? Okay. Yeah, besides, she just finished a 2,000 Chinese character script, okay, doing whatever her presentation is all about, okay. All right. So, whenever you feel that her kind of presentation is in a mess, then that is because, she didn't do any rehearsal, and she just want to make it as fun, okay? Well, we have a Hanwen from Chiayi saying that this is kind of a good presentation, okay? And you guided us, a whole thing, okay, internationally, okay, to Los Angeles, and we really feel that we should get involved, okay? And what is more important thing is that the message says that wherever Kaixuan is, and everything's gonna be more than interesting. Okay. Okay, if you were outside, and probably you could feel the pain and feel the suffering, okay, there, okay, and here is a message saying that Kaixuan, your AI painting is really great, okay. Okay, so her kind of guided reading is a pretty natural, and okay, and here it says that I, is kind of boundaryless, okay, and where there's like volunteers, and there are like cities, and then there's also love, right? Okay. And here is a message saying that this kind of a presentation is kind of a fun and a nature. And well, this is a kind of a new method, right? Okay. I don't want to say that she just came over, okay, and just poke fun on everybody. And all right, so she is a kind of a wrong model. Let me tell you, okay, no cell phone is allowed when you are doing a presentation. Don't do this next time. Anyway, thank you very much, Kaixuan. Okay. Okay, so give her as many than a presentation. Okay, Grace. Okay. So behind intelligence and okay, and it is always based on a lot of practice. So, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the catchy phrase, right? And yeah, okay. So please, listen up to like what we had last week, all right? Okay, I'll post it in Kaohsiung, and you can take as many pictures as you can. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's know what we had last week, all right? And who did this for us? And let's just go. Okay.
Now let's move on to the next section, catching phrase. Emergency care for deceased in Japan, Master Shi Yifu and Chen Jiemei from Qijun, Osaka, Japan, care for those in urgent need of help. Sister Dan as unexpected bicycle car accident just 3 weeks after moving to Japan. Life and death are fleeting. City volunteer members come to comfort her spirit and family. The greatest enjoyment guiding reader Lin Jiemei from Kaixuan, Los Angeles wildfire of a century, caused lots of damage. City volunteers suffered with the house burned down, but provided embassy bring comfort and blessing to others, giving without expecting anything in return, bring immeasurable virtue. Must say that the best bodyguard is Buddhism. It helps us find the answer to life. Breathe, relax, and coexistence with life. Lin Peihua, psychological counselor, unlock the power of life with the right breathing. Relax your breathing and let your breath think. Deposit your love and find joy. Purify your mind and free it from worries. Turn stress and emotions into health. Kaohsiung Online Study Group, Kema Li and Huang Meiyun, leading with care team, and can't stop sharing his story. Huang Meiyun shared story at our instant team. She was touched when seeing the volunteers' life filled with unwavering persistence. A wonderful flashlight on myself, Lin Meilan, host of Dai Radio. She got a wonderful life because she keeps listening, learning, and growing. She shared fragrance, turn folks with the various frequency to soothe the heart, healing the health through watching Dai TV and listening to Dai Radio. Emergency care for the diseased in Japan, Master Si Yifu, Chen Jinghui from Tsuji, Osaka, Japan. Care for those in urgent need of help. Sister Dan expected bicycle car accidents just 3 weeks after moving to Japan. Life and death are fleeting. Okay, the first team, you are so great. Provide the specific network. It's,
旁边的一个联络处哈，请大家告诉大家哈，然后了解。那这一本书我们都会放在主场。如果你真的需要，它是一个健康指南，你就是。So let's waiting for and then introduce the next our guest. We can see this is Shengwei. This is from our artist, City Artists Association. And this is about his story. Story is very intense. It's very nice. And then today's editors from our group as so let's watch the video. Today is JoJo Festival. So the Tzu volunteer, artists volunteer, and they devote their love to in the nursing home. It's in the Taipei Linkou. And it's over 30 years the history about the artist be the star, and he devotes a song to entertainment the elder person, and then the song together. It's the kind is the affection and then compassion, love, and warm the elder person's heart and
in the artist, the Liu Zhonghua also mentioned that I can feedback that Ziji is very great, and then if I have time, then I will do this be a priority. And also the program is very interesting, and the art person is very happy about this. And this artist, Cai Shengwei, and it's a very authoritative person, and I hope I can, and also I think I can bring happiness to everyone. So it's very happy, and then that the person can like the family times. And this is such a ITV report. I want to be with you because you have the positive energy. So you think you mentioned you are a quiet person, but you are here. You are not like you have talkative because you are sharing about your story here. So the life, if somebody's life like yours is very special, like this kind of story in Ziji, the story you share, you have shared before, you can share some part others. So we think that's incredible. And how can you a diversity about your life of this transformer? So it's Jojo Festival, and the artist association, they go to the nursing home to bring the happiness to elder persons. So we start to get, I happy to stay with you because you have positive energy. Here we go about your meeting. So I introduce myself. I'm Cai Shengwei. Right? That's great. Got the various kind of talent about the language. I'm very honored to be here. In the last year that I'm sharing, because my teacher Meiyun mentioned that also that invite me again. So can here be some other story telling? So here is my end of the story. Last time that is the man can conquer the nature. Where is the real powers come from? So we can think about everything that nice. And when I was kids, I grew in an unstable family. When I'm 12 years old, and I didn't finish my junior high. So I'm a kindly person. A few years later, after my wandering life, so 1 year that in the Facebook, somebody contact with me and mentioned, "Do you remember me, Shengwei?" So my family think that a person lost because sometimes I didn't go home. Sometimes be home, so I'm not the person keep touching with the family. So I'm always hanging on with some friends in outside. So I'm a game person. So my life and my also unstable meals all the times. So I always travel around and not stay at home.
And because, and also the mention that my parents also getting old. So my parents think that I'm it's not nice. It's a bad children's and kids is not cannot stay. So after that, I immigrate to the United States. So one person is very important in my life. In my childhood, my background is very terrible. So in the end, I didn't be a bad person. Still have a kindness soul. So we always think that our nature is the kindness. Even we have a back fortune that we still have a chance to come back if we have a kind of soul. And the man can conquer everything. And that's the end that I shared in last year. So we have to think about this in our mind. So why people believe that everything is possible because in the first floor that the Meiyun takes out that I'm sharing about the Buddhism. So today I'm going to sharing about the living Buddhas, how to living in the nature. So no, that's I was very poor in my childhood. So I have a very not nice father, and my father was died committed suicide when I in the army. So I come back to handle the funeral. So I was served in the Jiemei in the army, and I have a holiday 12 days per times. So my mother raised us, and my father's not always at home. So the last time that is the last time that I go back to Taiwan. So when I go home, I don't have more than that. I cannot have the money anymore. So I got the tips from these stores. So it's a very important a key person in my life. It's one the kid chipped us. So how much money did you make there per day? Every day tips is around 2,100, 2,000, 1,000. And this is too slow. And you come over Taichung. And we can make money around 6,000 to 7,000 per day. And for me, that is very big money. So after the 1 month that I moved to Taichung, because there's a lot of money, more than now I make. So I went over there the 2 weeks I didn't make any money over there. How come that I still have the debate and I need money to get survive? And I need money. So I have this kind of belief that I think I have an ability here in Taichung. I have to make money here because I believe I can here. And I should have won a drama one day. So we know there's a place in the middle of the park. There's a place cantata rest and the glass dressing place and with the balls, 3 balls. So after I served the army, then I come over here and I saw this place. So at that time, I still have the money to buy my clothing and everything. So I stay in this classroom and in the night and I take a rest and stay there. It's just like homeless. So I went to a company that the job is that you can invite your friends, come over here and spend the money, and then you can have the commission. So my friends come over here, and but they signed the voucher and didn't pay the money, and so this come on me that is terrible things that I get worse. My financial get worse. And every day I sign this voucher and check, and I have to return the money, but I still have money at that time. So I told them that I stay this glass house that have years. They don't believe that. This that just like a homeless. And I tell myself when I live in there, I have to change my life. Yes. Believe that? I do my best and conquer, and after a half year, I met a person. It's a very important person in my life. It's the 7th month that I make a lot of money, and a million monies. I didn't forget my vote. When I make money, I will leave. What I want to do is do the business, and I won't stay here. After I leave, in 1 year, I spent all the money because I'm not the right person, and I didn't have the right concept to invest the money. I don't have a guide, and I don't have a person to tell me how to do. After 1 year, I travel the whole islands, the Taiwan. I spend all the money, and even I cannot even buy the meal for myself. I really want to buy a Porsche and then also the luxurious car, but I didn't make it. Even the 1 meal, I cannot buy it. Why the person I met is not the right person, always with the trouble. So I consider and count down the thing about it. So I realized that the person weird and terrible is myself. It's not others. So I have to change myself. Today I want to. Everybody think that the Tathagata is inner. Natures already present within every person. If you want to make a wish and be yourself.
It's the Tathagata in Buddhism term is the Buddha nature, is our own self. And if you can have a realization that you have the Buddha nature, you can really transform your own life. And the next, I want to change myself. I was weird, but I want to become a good person because I think I was weird, and then I would encounter weird things in my life. But I want to transform my life. I want something good in my life, so I want to transform myself. When I want to become a normal person, the blessings become coming into my life, and I have business. I have business, and I make a great amount of money. And I lost myself again. After I make a great amount of money, I lost myself again. Because I used to be very poor. And so after I make money, I lost myself into the luxury life. And I know many people that they enjoy life. I bought one sports car after another sports car. And at first, I purchased the sports car. I was very happy. I feel so proud of myself. But after 6 months, I couldn't enjoy them anymore. I have a great house, good, and so I slept in one room and after another room. But after a few months, I didn't enjoy them anymore. I don't want to go to the upstairs. I always stay on the first floor. And I realized that I was trapped in my own desire. Is this life that I really want? I feel empty in my mind. I feel so sorry for myself. I don't think it's a life that worth of my attention anymore. I want encounter another transforming point in my life. I want to encourage my wife. In 2014, June 23, my wife was diagnosed of lymphatic cancer. And so the doctor told us that we need to prepare that she doesn't have much time to live. After we got home, she hugged me, and she she cried. She said she doesn't want to leave this. She doesn't want to leave me. And I told her that you don't need to worry about anything. You are such a nice person, and your husband loved you so much. Don't worry. We can conquer all the difficulties in our life. And there's another person that we know that person has also a cancer, and her husband left her, but your husband loves you so much. Your husband will accompany you through your difficulties in life. And when I was so busy with my business, but I need to spend time to cook 3 meals for her. I went downstairs to see her because I broke down. I know that she couldn't. She cannot eat. She lost all her appetite, and she broke down, and I broke down too. I want to accompany her going through the difficult life. During the chemotherapy period, I took my wife to a temple and I kneel down. I tell the Bodhisattva that I want to give my wife half lifespan of my life. And it's and then I pray to the Buddha and Bodhisattva that and my wife say that she want to go home. And so I negotiate with the Buddha and Bodhisattva. I want to give the half lifespan of my time to my wife. I want to become a very nice person. I want to do good deed. She need to take care of me. She need to be alive because she want to help me to do good deed. Let's take a look at her. She looks so nice. She looks so nice. She looks so much better than I do. She looks so healthy. Can you believe that she used to be a terminal ill patient, but now she looks so healthy. And after she become healthy, we do so much good deed to help so many people. I also help a gangster who had oral cancer, and I encourage him that my wife used to have lymphatic cancer at the terminal stage, but now she become very healthy. So I think every time when we hear the diagnosis with severe illness, we would always lose our confidence. But I don't think, from my experience with my wife, I realize that the illness is not the critical diagnosis in your life. The critical thing in your life is your mindset. Your mindset is so important. It will transform your life and direct your life into the direction of your mind has been set. My wife had the doctor asked us whether she want to have the surgery, and so we really have her. I think it through. We have her to cut off the cancer tumor, and so I told my wife, if I make mistake on any decision, I would and you lose your life this lifetime. Let me make up to you in our next life. And this is I was having a performance that I pray a monk in that performance, and during that period of time that I pray as I act as a monk, my wife had chemotherapy, was going on through the chemotherapy, and she lost her hair too. So I think my wife and my life are closely bound together. She lost her hair, and I shave my head to act as a monk. I used to be entangled and lost myself in the desire. But now I think it is really not worthy. My life, I believe that I can make so much more in my life to make my life meaningful. So I got retired. I was looking for my life, the meaning of my life. We lived in Meiyun, in the mountain area. We lived like for the past 6 years. We lived like heaven beings. And I say, after 6 years, since I was still very young, I thought maybe I could do much more. So I do the trading, international trading for parrots. And although it was successful, but after a few years, I closed that business. And also I invest in my friend's company. And then I also have investment in Thailand. The previous page. The previous page. The previous page. He's looking for the slide page. Actually, I am. If I found out we are not at ease, it's because every one of us do not believe ourselves. We have the super power. We have the superpower because we have the power to transform our life. It is ourselves who make our life unease. Because I invest in my friend's business. I invested $6 million in my friend's business. And after 6 months, my friend told me that he has already lost all my investment money. And I don't think it was true, but my friend took all my money. So I have the opportunity to become actor. I used 5 minutes to digest my anger of my $6 million. I cast away the ego and the self, and I step my foot into his shoes, and I understand that his child is still very young, so he probably need a lot of money to raise his kids. So I understand he needs so much money. If he own this money, owe me this money, this life, then he owe me this money. Maybe in my last life, I probably own him $6 million. But if I didn't own him $6 million in our last life, he owed me this $6 million this life. we will make it up, make this money in our life because he owned us. We didn't own anyone. Although my wife is so angry, but I told her that we didn't own anyone, and I'm sure we will have our blessings in our life. Can you believe that? After 6 million, after I lost $60 million, I was still lived in the village in the mountain area. That year I make more than $10 million because I sold my properties. But him, my friend, who make international trading, and he has failure in his business. So he lost all his money. So when I was young, I wasn't good at studying. I always was punished by my teacher. And the last I always flunk in my grade when I was in school, but now I become a good person, and I think I do not flunk my life anymore. I'm now lived at ease. I lived in a very abnormal family and a poor family, but we better not be greedy in life that cast away our ego, and be humble and realize what we really need and become a good person. We can come to the realization of our life and reach the realization state. And in the past, I tell everyone that we are acting like a spiritual practitioner, and in people's mind, we thought that spiritual practitioner is to just sit still and to meditate. That means that you are a spiritual practitioner. But I don't think that's the real way of meditation and samadhi state. The real samadhi state is to transform your own life, your mind, and find the Tathagata Buddha nature in your mind. The 100 points of my life is I pass it through my life. I have so many experience. I encounter adversity in my life, but I can conquer all the difficulties. I become at ease nowadays that I don't see a real human. We do not only pursue the freedom in our financial state, but we also want to become realize a person who has a free state in our life. I cannot believe that you actually my teacher was so nice to me. My teacher punished me, whipped me 480 times. It does not because my teacher didn't care about me. he was so harsh to me because she wants me to learn. I cannot even remember I cannot even remember any the math but math formula I couldn't memorize, but my teacher want me to learn. And are you leaving? I'm just giving you a round of big applause, big round of applause, and you are. He is in Iran. You are so affectionate to your own wife. And I'm going to try. And I'm looking for the message that audience left for you, particularly. And here's what are you talking about? I cannot. And there's from mainland China, and to them is everything. We can accomplish everything in your life if you want to, really want to. It's just like what Master Zheng has told us. If you have will, you can accomplish everything in your life. The two cars that I bought is a Lamborghini, those kind of sports car. I have, do I have 6 cars right now? It's actually, I think that the cars are just vehicles for us to be able to commute. So I regret that I spent so much money in sports cars that if when I was so young and I lived in the mountain area, but because I have the realization I want to be nice to my wife, I want to have a nice family, and I want to transform my life. I know that I can make money if I really want, but I don't want to be trapped in my own desire. And the freedom in financial state is not a gamble of finance, of making money only, but I want to make money because I want to do good deeds. You are a teacher. I'm a teacher. When I meet my students graduated from the elementary school, and I would really love to share your story with them. You are a person with great ease. This sentence is very nice to share with everyone. And we can now work with AI to make this beautiful poster for you. If the wind can blow away the overcast clouds, we can see the blue sky. If you can use AI, and now if you continue make money, maybe you can make a great amount of money, but we won't be able to hear the great sharing that you conduct today. And every day, we need to see clearly what we really want to do in our life. But if you know that after you realize what you really want to do, and you clear your mind, and you have a clear view of your life, and you do the things that you only benefit your life and your families and the society, then you can really transform your life and you can live your life at great ease. And the great husband, my husband, and you will make your family member very touched and see his went through so much difficulties in life, and he never lost his faith and accompany his wife going through the chemotherapy. And this person is so faithful. And did you ever lost in the affection? And when I was very young, before I got married, I already have many affairs. I've already played around. I was a playboy, but after I went through so many adversity in my life, I realized what I really want in my life. I get to know my wife as a blessing in my life. At first, before 35 years old, I thought I want to become a monastic practitioner. And when I was at 32 years old, I met my wife. My wife told me that she wouldn't want to become the hinder in my spiritual practitioner. And I told her that I would really like to be with her. And so after I met her 3 months, we got married. And I started working in a gasoline station, and then I saved up my savings, and then I bought stock, and then I make a lot of money, and then I also start acting. And he um 我其实听不到我刚刚都是看字幕的。The people who were you thought they were mistake in our life, and then actually when our encounter with those people become the positive and become the urge for us to thrust forward into our life. So now you might think that I am very annoying and I talk too much, but actually that's my really from bottom of my heart is my true belief that you can, if you have vow, if you can do good deeds, you transform yourself, become a good person, you can transform your own life. And you both look so healthy and very good. And if you have doubt, yes. 你觉得这样会大自在吗？你买那么……我跟你讲，这个我还要。不好意思，其实我不太会讲话了。Are you going to gain ease if you buy so much? And you are only going to lose yourself in the great desire. What do you call a great ease? A true practitioner is I need to have ease with all the sentient beings in the world. So if I could be at ease with all of them, all the sentient beings, I could be at ease with myself. I could become a person who can stand up tall, and I can do a lot of things to benefit this world. It's so much better than I can spend money, a lot of money in the club. Every day I could think that every day is my last day, so I could cherish all the moments in my life every day and make the life become very meaningful.
So that I saw that he was going to mention about the Buddhism stuff, but he didn't. Actually, I was thinking about, I didn't feel not happy because no to spread and to the living way. And so I also understand his place is it's not appropriate to talk about more deeper in the deep, like the Buddhism issue. So Cai Shengwei is the man can conquer the nature and also can advise their life. And he met adapt the troubles and but can do he do the another adversity and then because his personality, so he conquer all the matter, and also he loves a wife and conquer all everything. So it's he we have to be a nature becoming the true free and liberated person, and liberated person transforming circumstances to the mind. So all so his wife looks younger than his age. So it's very nice, and we are very appreciate his performance and speech.
我们北京的和季节还有王慧三都会
We got a lot of good feedbacks from China, and I'll be talking about that in the future. And today we're gonna have a kind of a wonderful Da'ai drama, which is on Da'ai TV. So it is named the Da'ai Street Attitude. Okay, so let's shout out a slogan. Let's go. So this is Da'ai Street Attitude, and we wish like everybody lucky. And Da'ai Street Attitude, there's always warmth in the world. Okay, and let's go together. And Da'ai Street Attitude, and we want you to be always warm and healthy. And Da'ai Street Attitude, and there's always warmth in our world. So let's come back to my PowerPoint here. And why are we saying that it's always warmth and love in the world? Okay, because if you watch this kind of like a warm drama, okay, then you will know what it's all about. Okay. And you just watched and saw the posters and who designed them, and we have a kind of great, wonderful graphic designer. Okay, and here you can see and hear all the wonderful volunteers that designed like a beautiful graphics for us, right? Okay, and they receive the missions like a non-stop within 24 hours, right? So that we can just demonstrate like such a wonderful thing for you. Okay, so yeah, it is Yuan Huiling who does, and manage like all of designing jobs here. And what is this drama all about? Okay, and let's go.
Okay, everyone have your fan and fun ready, and the story itself. Let's watch this video about this drama first. It happened to be the 60 years of anniversary of Tzu Foundations. I hope that we can bring all the life's experience that happens in our neighborhoods with a joyful and a human weight to present it to everyone. Actually, in this storyline, it feels like it's a very ordinary stories that happens around us. So when I first look at the script, I thought that the Dai TV really made a great change because it combines all the stories that happens to the volunteers over the past 60 years and it presented with the laughter and tears. And I wish that these drama can inspire all the viewers for their kindest hearts. And Dai Alley Street Alley too. Hopefully, you don't feel alone while you're watching this drama. You can also have the new perspective of lives. So, Dai Street Alley too bring joys to our lives. So let's watch this core concept of this dramas. So in the Dai Street Alley too, as at first when in the early stage of 2003 when Dai TV starting to broadcast the Dai Street, and look at this studio set. You should personally come here to take a look at the indoor studio set. Let's look at this video that was broadcast 22 years ago. So more than 20 years ago, there's a TV drama that combined with lots of other stories in life. And there's a familiar alleys that we will hear every day. In this ordinary alleys, in the ordinary neighborhoods, we see the deepest touch moments. So the kind hearts that we will pass generation to generation, this is the best family treasures for us. So the happiness is not far away, it's right around the corner. So this is the films that broadcast in 2003, the Ice Street. So the most important character is this group of people. So in this drama, there are several places like a happy store, the herbal pharmacy, the ice shop, and Lee salons, and there were stories that's happening every day. And did you see this familiar face in the previous videos? So let's look at this, our director and producers. As you can see, if you paid attention on our Taiwanese dramas, he's actually very famous. He has so many productions, and it win many different awards. And he is the yearly the box office champions. He makes more than 1.4 billion box office. And also like the drama in the Netflix. A lot of his production is not is very familiar to us. And all of these producing teams, Pan Fengzhu, the drama coordinator, she is the mother of our directors. And she said that she also acting as one of the role in the dramas. And the mother of our director, Pan Fengzhu, she has been working as a producer for over 40 years. and also other her productions is also very famous, and also produced by our teams. And the other one is like our screenwriters, Xie Yushou. They're all very active in this filmmakers, and also these art director, Zheng Shu Mings. If you actually went to, if you have a chance to go to Taipei, you must visit this studio set. And look at this persons, look at this person, this famous artworks, famous productions. Even till now, it's still very popular. And he is the prime producer, art directors. And look at this studio set. You can see this is like a real stores. That's this is the store that around us in our daily lives. So finally, we had built this studio set in the Jingsi Hall. And most of the time, you see the indoor filming. It was outdoors. It's rare to see this such a large outdoor scenes that was built inside of the Jingsi Hall studios. And we invite the stage designers to build a stage for us. So we pay attention on the Taiwanese local people's daily lives to assembling to the character that was needed in this dramas. And the main characters are the two couples. They came back from France to take over their family business. So we designed their store as a French style. But how do we blend in this outside street to this French styles? The best example is the Dihua Street, because this is the best example that we combine the traditional and the modern diverse culture together. So this quality of the house, even is newly built, but we need to make it looks old. So how the director demands for the stage design. So the iron steel window and the stair, we need to make it looks old to make it more realistic. So also we're very grateful that Master Zheng Yan visits our studio personally. And after she watched this video set, she said that this is like a little universe. Even it is very small, but it contains a lot of meaningful story inside. So hopefully we will use this opportunity to present this human kindness and this story that happens daily life around us. So let's give the big applause, big hands to this drama producers. So today, well, we would like to welcome these characters who arrive at the stage and write a scene with us. The actress Yang Jiemei. So let's look at her winning records in the PowerPoint. She won the best supporting actress in the Golden Horse Awards. And also, you can see her acting in our TV dramas. And she performed many dramas in her acting careers. And when I met her, I greet her and I tell her that, hello, teachers. She became a teacher. She transferred from the actress and into the actress. Because of the pandemic, all of the job was postponed. So within a year, she completes all of her graduation credits and gain her master degrees. And she also volunteer to be the ambassador of the Hope Foundations. So the person have unlimited potentials, and so you should never stop trying. And even I'm already over 50s, and it has been more than 30 years I haven't been studying. But when I first joined the schools, I lost 12 kilo because I suffered from the severe stress. And the next actors is he's an actor and also the host of the TV show and also the models. And he also acting in our ITV dramas a lot. And you probably haven't seen him appears in the episodes, but later on you will see him shortly. And look at this PowerPoint. This is from his Facebooks. And he was performing in the actors. And his name in that dramas is O Ping Kang. So himself, making fun of himself that you can purchase him in the stores. And this person, and he also lost 3 kilos and went on a very strict diets and hired this professional trainer to perform the intense training programs, so make him looks more fitness. And what I say that there was a classic phrase that was interpreted from in English. And Sun Qijun, he moved to American when he was little. And when he moved back to Taiwan, he used his name as Stevenson. He worked on this English online English teaching programs. And just look at her dress, her outfits. It's a very stylish person and focus on the script writing and also as a modeling. So we personally to design this poster for this dramas. So that's welcome our activity teams to come over. Okay, you really need to turn on your mic. Okay, here it comes. So, what should I do now? Mom will be passed out if she saw this. And what are you doing? What are you doing? You're so lost. So what did you done this time? Hi, my dear sisters. I'm going to show you, but you can never tell Mom. What was that? Oh my God, look at you. You totally screwed up. If Mom knows about you, you screwed up. You totally screwed up. We're selling fruits, but you always come back with 0 points in your academic grades. You come back with such a bad academic grades. So sis, you're the best. You love me so much. So you're gonna help me this time, please. Mom says that your writing is the best among the family. Your writing looks very much like Mommy. And you're so pretty and you're so kind. So please help me. Can you just put on your signature on my papers? No, this is a forgery. If I do this, I will be sued. I can do this for you. Hey, toast, is there any delicious toast? It goes well with everything. If you have a fresh made toast, you need to share with me. Hey, Angie, we didn't buy toast yet. If there's any delicious toast, we'll definitely share with you. Good girls. If you know how to share it, they will make our lives more beautiful, more happier. And our life is full of joyness. So let me tell you something. We need to do the good deeds. And then that's how we can gain wisdoms. Okay, godless. So walk on the right path, do the good deed, and stop all these bad thoughts. If it's good things to do, then just do it. Great. So die early, die street early to reign joy for me and you. Die street early to filling the world with love so true. Oh yes. So we're going to lead this same songs, and please take off your fans and just follow us to feel this greatest moments. So please stand up and move with us. So the same songs. Life is really happy here with your voice by my side. These are real feelings. Even simple days can be joyful. Today we gather together here, caring for one another and learning to open our hearts. In the early morning by the window, there's a little noise and warmth. Even in dreams, I can hear a caring voice, hoping the peace and the good moves. And the love brings us all together, hoping for peace and a good life. So in the early morning, we're sitting by the window. There's a familiar feeling here and sincere smile that comfort lonely hearts. So today we can gather here together to caring for one another and learning the kindness and understanding and meeting each other today is a special blessing that we can encounter the kindest peoples in life. So the life brings us all together today and with the kindest people around us. The life can be so joyful. We are so cherished that we are so grateful that the two characters, the two actors and actresses come to the stadium with us to share their stories. Thank you, everyone. Let's give them a big hands. Let's welcome our actor and actress today. And we really appreciate that our actor come to the stadium with us. So what you can see on the screen, and we will keep playing these videos, and what you see on the screen, they was actually shoot inside of the Jingsi Hall. It's an indoor studio set. So we will interact with them shortly. So let's come back to our stadium and welcome our speaker today. And we would like to be with you because you have positive energy. We see our actor and actress today. Let's welcome them. even at this time. And actually, they arrive. They get up early in the morning and come all the way from Taipei today. And the actress Yang Jiemei, she really looks like a sisters to us. She didn't. Her episode didn't show. Her character didn't show up until episode 11. So in this episode, but actually this drama, there's no any fixed characters. But in the end of this drama, we must have this main character who can present the concept of this dramas and to tell the story about this drama. So to make this TV shows, they invite me that if there's any story about Ziji's volunteers that we can put into our show. So her character is mother-in-law as a retired teachers. Well, as teacher, really like the character in this TV show, but actually the teacher can have many different faces. So what we are talking about is the character in the TV show, and we're talking about your daughter-in-law, and you are quite a perfect mother-in-law. But let's talk about your acting careers. But in this drama, the mother-in-law is a very straightforward person because she was been a teacher for many, many years. So think that she, whatever she said is the best for the students, for the everyone's. So she cannot accept any other voice. So with her concept that she can be a very straightforward person. And for the young generation nowadays, they cannot accept this concept. So such as when I'm teaching my students at the universities, actually I need to be friend with my student first. And when you get close to them, they will start listening to you. So since I was 16 years, I started my acting careers. And my students probably didn't really know me. So after I start teaching, my student Google online about me, and they couldn't believe that I have been performing in so many different TV shows. So actually, the teacher in this characters, she think that she has gained so many wisdom in her past experience as a teacher. So everything she said is the principle, is the correct things, and everyone should be listen to her. Then her daughter-in-law, Xiao Liang, she's the queen of the SOP. And because you are acting as a mother-in-law and during your performance, so your role in this, your character in this dramas, and when your daughter-in-law comes to this show, she's also the strict SOP, the queen. But you are even escalating a person who stick with the planning and stick with the schedules. Actually, when the me in the real lives, I also follow my SOP. I'm strictly stick with my schedules. I have this list of myself. Even when I'm out of work, I also set up a list what I'm going to do for the days. So I'm also this queen of a SOP. Especially when I probably will skip something in our daily life. So we always write down the things that we are going to do in lives. And Xiaoliang, this character is probably related to her job in the TV show. So everything has to follow the SOP. so she wouldn't skip any scenes in lives. So even myself, I'm very stick to principles. And Qijun, did you ever have a chance to eat the dessert that was made by young Jiemei? And his character Qijun, his episode or many appear in episode 20. And so my characters in the TV drama, actually, this his character is based on the true volunteers, Lu Boren. So I did a lot of story about him. So he is the person, is the instructor of the fitness, professional sports designers. So when he came to our stadium and during his presentation, I also told him that the actor plays your characters is also a very handsome and persons, very handsome characters. So both of them are very stylish and very handsome. So while you are watching his videos, yourself is also very into sports. And when I was, I like to introduce myself first. My name is Qijun, and my name is Stephen Suns. I'm very also into sports. I play the professional basketball teams, and but for leading the professional exercise, I need to do lots of homework about this coaching elder people to do the exercise. It might need a different way to coach them. So I need to prepare for this. So when your characters that shows in this drama, your character is as a warm-up coach. So actually warm-up is very important before you are starting exercise. So I lead the groups to warm up. And also another sports I designed for the elderly that will require them to sit on a chair to do the stretchings. So actually this kind of sport is very good for all the audience here. So actually, Lu Boren, he designed a lot of sports that is designed for the elderly people that require them to sit on the chair to perform these activities. So we can't not reveal too much details about the dramas. So can you think about what we should talk about?
你那你想一想看，我可以聊什么？我就直接开始代操算了。好哦，你待会可以简单的，你先就。
Later on, we're going to do the exercise here. And later on, we can do the exercise on the chair and bring all the senior to do a simple action together. And later on, okay, let's expect later on movement. So let's come back to the mother-in-law. Well, actually, trying to interact with the sister-in-law, daughter-in-law, probably you have the status in your mind at the very beginning. And my daughter-in-law think she got everything right. To think everything right, and then probably less activity. And right now,
所以我觉得这个老师也很聪明的，他开始观察他这些小辈们，就开始去修正他自己的一些处理的方式，然后呢，让后面的很多东西更能达到他要的效果。对，所以老师也是很有智慧、很聪慧，可以及时的去感受的。可是其实他能够去转念的一个部分，是因为他旁边好邻居啦。对。所以那个满足好朋友很重要，那个好朋友，那个磁场就是刚才那盛伟讲，他要把自己调到。
Good friends get together can help them to do this activity. And I think this is a good thing to do this. You have to follow with me. But actually, the daughter-in-law, she got different thoughts, different ideas. And when my son come to me and were so scared because of this. And they are very busy and they ought to come here. And Xiao Liang think that to open his mind to accept others' idea. And then when I talking to with my mother, I'm not very nice with my mother, but with others, I probably could interact with others. I will reflect to each other. I will reflect myself and stay at home. Why do you have to stay at home all the time? And I will probably think, reflect myself. I think what I'm going to do, I will do the adjustment of myself. I think the result is much more important. The process probably is not very important. Although I feel feel bad, but the result I think is more important than the outcome, much more than the result. The process, and then I will interact with my friend and get together with my friend. It's very easy to change myself, but it's hard to change the others. So from the show, from the drama, I think it's very important to change myself. So that's why I will do a little bit change during the drama, the conflict, and the scenario to change myself. Let's give her the big heart and give the teacher very nice welcome. And it's very nice to adjust ourselves and to interact with others. It's much very important. And because of very nice knowledge around us, so we can change ourselves in time. And during the scenario 12, we can see the justice of the mother-in-law. Let's come back to the Qijun, the actor. So that's very nice. We can change the character between the interviews. Okay, let's move forward, and we have a power to ourselves. Well, actually, we see the Boran's to YouTube, and we can observe his character during the drama. And because you are Yishan's the school brother, so you come to the Great Love Parlor, the ice cream parlor here. From this family, there's a very talkative grandpa. You can see pretty senior aged. And then he got a lot of opinion. Oh, he got a slogan. He got a slogan here. Implied. You are very implied. His slogan is implied. So we have doing the exercise. He will give a lot of activity, and I think different people have different ideas. And so doing this show, we like the editor like Min Jie also talk about relationship is very important. All the stories about the internet during the dialogue, I can feel liked, and when we are do the talking, just like Wei Shen, Shengwei brother just said, during the conversation, if we have different feeling, we have said the food around the others, we have compassion to interact, communicate. When you have to respect the senior, when you feel comfortable to the seniors, um, and you can accept, they can accept, make the senior accept your idea. That's the most important things. And I think this use you can connect these neighbors, and then because fall in love with, I like to interact with this Qijun, so that's why we can build a good relationship with Qijun. Now we're going to do the exercise through the demo together in a show. And then when you sit, you have moved back your hip, the back. When you cannot touch your feet on the floor, you are best to touch the floor with your feet and straight up your waist and straight up yourself. And then just look like this. And then nobody will wail. Oh, you have to be careful with your words. And the senior, okay, the senior, we don't say aged. Okay, we can say brother and sister. Okay, old brother and sister. We don't say old. Okay, slowly we can put your leg on the knee. And when you feel very comfortable, you don't feel stressed. When you place your knee, you can you feel knee, your hip will kind of open the ankles. Okay, slowly, don't make yourself injured. Okay, nobody very good, and nobody will do the 5, 10, about 20 seconds. 1, 2, and slowly put yourself down. This is like a warm up. When you're doing the work, you have to do very slow and gently. So, okay, just not unlike the exercise, you have to very quick. Okay, just straighten up your back, and then so you'll feel sore a little bit and don't feel pain. It's a fall, so you feel pain. It's bad. And then this is all a simple gesture. You can work up your body. Okay, when you wake up in the morning, you can do this kind of exercise. Okay, you feel like open your body and make yourself feel energetic, feel the whole day. Okay. Well, thank you. This is very good. I think you can just sit down and doing the interview. No, no, no. I think I better stand up to do the interview together. Okay, let's put this beside. Yeah, thank you. And thank you for Qijun's demonstration of the warm-up exercise. Okay, when like this gesture we're doing in the show, and when the ice cream parlor, do we do this in the activity? And then when we can stand up, and then we can do this, and then we whole group of people and crowd doing this and then together. When you're doing the gesture, we're together. Doing the show, we do the gesture by yourself, or you have followed the scenario to do the warm-up exercise. So we can do it the easy way to reach the best result of warm-up, and let the senior brothers and sisters together with us to interact. And when you're doing the speech interview, you don't say you. We have to we together. Okay, let us we together to do the exercise. So we'll talk about everybody in my online studying group, and we will say together. And then we together instead of you, okay? We have we together as a team, as a group, okay? So it's much closer connection with each other. So we have to learn from each other. From the episode 12, I will come back together. And let's move the stage around, okay? Okay, I will be the interviewer. I will change my status, okay? When you come to the episode 12, and then we have the interact with the daughter-in-law and mother-in-law. It's very interesting. When the second day, do you remember you have the consequence condition? And when everybody observe yourself, well, I just around here at the same time. I don't know a lot of people and the compassion together, and then and just be a teacher. And think I want to be a teacher. That was unknown justice, and because of teaching the student, you feel like you have to do the right thing. When you think the thing do different, then you have to instruct him to stop him. So like we have the character where we have to educate the youth and to teach him not to do something bad, okay, to do something good and properly. And in this grade love area, so we have activity group. We have the grade love lane 82. We have Jingle Bell and Jing Bell, very nice in this area, in this scenario, in this community. And during this sister of Kaixuan, you have to get up a pen below. It is very hard to find all different kind of food. And this is a Jinsi aphorism from the master Zheng. So you don't change at all. You have to modify. Actually, from top you is a lot of atmosphere Jinsi aphorism. You cannot change. So you have to use the body language, the gesture, sign language to show up the Jinshi aphorism. And then as a mother-in-law, you show your justice, you have to stop all the bad thing and unjust thing to happen. And gradually, slowly learn that just what the invitation from the Master Zheng Yuan, the Ciji face screen. And do you know we have the face screen in Chiji? Do you know that? Actually, they don't know we have a Ciji face screen, but actually we have a Shizhen. We have this, in this bookshop, we have a lot of good things from Chiji. Face screen, very good. When you tell you about you have smile, you have the 45-degree angle smile you have. When you have smiling, you have a good luck on you. Okay, so that's why I have a CG face cream on top. Well, very effective. You have the smile. When putting on yourself, you have 44 angle on your smiling. Okay, you put your gesture on your face as well. See a big smile, 45 angles on your face. And you have to bring the good luck together with you. Okay, together. Let's follow the teacher, do the same thing again. Shiji face cream is very effective. You put yourself on your face, you have 45 degree on your face, smiling, and we have to bring the good luck with us. And so that is the Qiji face cream, and it's very slow slogan. This is from me. I thought it's a good new product. Oh, no wonder. Okay, this is slogan from the teacher from me. Okay, so from this neighbor we can see we have the grandma and to introduce the Qiji face cream. Finally we know that this is the smiling from the Qiji face cream. And around this area, we know the warm part atmosphere in the here. And we will not just have this, we have 4 Qijun soup. And do you know 4 Qijun soup? The medicine. Okay, what are the 4 Qijun soup? Diligence, thank for understanding and compassion together. And then my student will say, I will say for the one I feel, and for I feel the truth, I will have this mercy. We have got the wisdom as well. Wow, well, bravo. You're so wisdom. You are really such a wonderful teacher. And then before we have a 6 different group, we have the compassion, different group with it here. So make this into the slogan. And also we have the 4 different kind of sugar as well. And we have this as a very big dish, 3 sets of 6 different kind of soup together. And that's why we do this slogan together. And so we see the set as very incredible setting in the studio, and go to different kind of studio. You can see this set is really wonderful, different. It's really different. And at this studio, we have different idea. Often, for example, we have a 3 set, and then we have a build up the 4th, and to do the shooting. And the studio also, we have different kind of this, and then fourth, we maybe make into a TV, and then it's very hard to build up the 4th one. But in this show, it's very special. It's bring up the 4th. It's not just a television set, and probably it's my set, my son's shop. The dessert shop, you have at least you can do a little bit change, unlike the traditional shooting place. Okay, let's wait on the move on the 4th one, and then we have to set up the different thing and the shooting. Probably will spend more time and more shooting scenario on this. Although I follow episode, I doing in the 2 days. I have to memorize around 20 more pages of the lyrics. So before that, I have to memorize all the lyrics. When I second arrive at the scene, I will probably shooting all the shooting before meals. At that, I will doing the review again. After dinner, I will just eat a lot, and then before I close I close the show, I will finish all the lyrics. And then the second day, I will feel very tired. I really don't. I really forget what my name is. Oh, okay, Mongchen. My name is Mongchen. I know that, but it is a lot of lyrics to memorize. I really forgot what my name is. My character is in the show, so I have to memorize my show, my lyrics right now. So I often forgot after doing the shooting, and then I will still let myself because I don't study at all when I'm loose, and so right now I have to memorize all the lyrics right now to make my study before, and it's very incredible to memorize all the lyrics at the same time. And please don't give me any lyrics because you give me lyrics is very hard to memorize all of that, and then you have to give me the keyword just that I will do in the acting. Thankful I'm doing the actress. If I doing the actress, I'll probably make a lot of problem. Okay, we'll be fine if you do the NG if you do the problems, and then when you do the NG, we'll look at you. Okay, if you do the make a mistake, you have to buy drinks to the us. Okay, buy soup to the others. Okay. All right. It's very nice to interact with those two actors and tracks. They are very nice, slow, oral, very nice and smooth, very nice interact with them. And we have different kind of shopping here. Which shop is your best nice choose? Unite to interact with each other. Well, actually, I want to go to the bakery, the shop. And at this moment, I really like to go there. And if I quit the bread. Oh, when I look at the bread, I really like to eat it. Okay, because I'm doing the diet, go on the diet, so I cannot touch the rice or bread things. But when I look at the very nice delicious bread, I really like to try them. Okay, it's very hard. It's a touch. When you have to go there to visit the bakery, okay. Probably it's very nice to take a look around and smells. It's very nice, although I cannot really taste it. Well, you have to use different sense organ to feel it. It's very hard to be an actor actually. And when really I cannot be the actress, I really like when I'm doing the broadcast online, and you have to do the makeup. And no, when I do the 3 times the makeup, I don't think I really like it. When I put on my lipstick, it's very nice and easy to get rid of it. I really don't like to do the makeup. I think that being the actors and actresses not unlike a normal people. Okay, Mengxuan's teacher, which shop we are going back to do? Which shop would you like to go to? Of course, I do visit my son's shop because I like to do the bakery. So what about second shop? I think I like to go to the Chinese medicine shop. For example, we have the lead district major, and we have the interact with him. And I think his Chinese medicine shop is very nice. And when I go to a second show, is a daughter of a Chinese medicine shop. And when I go in there, I will take my photo just right in there. The Chinese medicine shop. I think it's very nice and beautiful. And my second movie is as a wedding. So under the character, I'm being the daughter of the Chinese medicine shop owner. So that's why I like the scenario. I think it's very nice. And then there's a Great Love 82. We have the inside scenario, inside drama set. We have the outside drama set. And then we put the normal daily street in the broadcast studio. You can see that. It's very hard to do the real set scenario and in the studio at the same time. Okay, thank you. We have the ready to thank for these two characters come over to on the scene and to have interact with us. And we feel very hard to interact. And because of come to Kaohsiung Online Study Group. That's why we have more understanding of all the shooting of the drama. So we have the 30 seconds to introduce this drama. So we have this 30 episodes together to show. And later on, I hope everybody can join me. And then 29 episode you can see. Although my episode is already passed, when you see that, please follow the Great Love 82, and you can see all the shooting. We have the very nice comedy together. When you let you feel you're doing the lecturing, it is a very important, very thing. And all the shooting deal is very nice. I hope everybody will love it. And then we have a Qijun, just like a sister said. Although I didn't show up in the show, but I think this movie drama is very nice. It's not just the relationship, not just the love. And it will tell us to teach us what is love, how to teach love, and people are so different. As a different way to show love. That's a very important thing to show love relationship about the family, the parents, and friends together. You can have different point of view. Okay, let's give them the people you have to follow up this drama. And just like our family, and just like a mother-in-law talking with, they're just 2 episodes. And Qijun have 1 episode doing the guest actor, and all together build up this scenario. Actually, every week we have a special character showing up. We have a special guest actor we'll get into. So we'll connect all the story and make it into the 30 dramas. There's no lecturing during the drama, but there's naturally feeling and feel the smiling in the show, in the drama. Well, when we again the drama, we really like to move in because great love Ellie too. We have the smiling. We are very happy together. We're warmth in the life. And actually, where are you? We didn't even notice. We are doing the ending of online. This is a great love movie. This is a Jing Bell. Great love. The second great love 82. Let's do it together. Okay, make it be closer together. Let's do the gesture. Keep together. Great love a second letter. This warm, big warm together. All right, let's keep the people. Thank you for the guest interviewer. Thank you for come over here as a Kaohsiung Online Study Group. Okay, let's come back. Oh, really? We have to continue? We have to continue the teaching. Okay, let's think the 29 episode. Okay, thank for it. We have the Shining. Okay.
Prepare as many books, okay, to our dear guests, right? Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, okay, Jingsi really produced a good product for everybody, right? I don't have enough time to introduce, a lot, but I just can tell you that they are really good. So for next week, okay, we're gonna have Dr. Zhuang, okay, on June 14th, right? And now this is a kind of wonderful announcement that is, on September 16th, that we're gonna have our a reading cloud. This is our web page. It means that we will have our personal websites, right? Okay. And next week, what do we have? We have Meiyun, okay, doing the promotion of our Jinsi product here. And we also will have the principal of Lingyuan Junior High School, and we will have the guided reader Huang Fangwen next week. Of course, then we will have a wonderful couple, Sijing and Wenjing, next week. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining with us, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's say it. Okay, and always bring like a good product with you, right? Okay, I really hope that we can always get together on every Wednesday. I'd like to be with you because like you have a positive energy. If we hold on to just one affinity, then we will have a wonderful life. If we step forward, then we will encounter like a good affinity. If we are persistent, then we are a better person. Thank you very much. We don't need to have the right, but we have to possess the influence.